What's up, comic book junkies? Welcome back to the Nighttiger Comics Lair. I'm Mike Smith. I'll be your host. And it looks like winter's officially over here in Florida. I asked Alexa, it's going to be 80 degrees all next week. Just hopefully these leaves will stop falling. I've cleaned them up 3 times. But you're not here to hear about that. You're here to watch comic books. This is going to be a long one. I got all these packages right here. I got a comic book haul. I'm in the middle of actively soaking this book. I pulled it apart. It had mold, so I got it really cheap. It's one that I've been wanting. Don Winslow. What number is this? Number 51 with, what's her name? Singapore Sal. So we've soaked this in some mild bleach and a little bit of bleach. And you can see in the bottom it had extensive mold, so we killed all that. Here's the second wrap. I got the third wrap in right now. Or this is actually the first wrap. Second wrap's in. So we got that done. Working on that right now. So just set that aside. Thought I'd show it to you. Let me make sure I remember the pages. And then we're going to get that back together. I did film it with these, or record it. These are video glasses, but the lighting, the quality's not good. So you got to have really big light, really bright lighting. And the camera's right here, so it doesn't pick up eye level, and I didn't remember that when I was recording it. So it didn't really come out that good, so I don't think I'm going to put out a video on this book. I may do a video of just putting it together, which I have another one dropping next week about a book that I put together and made a big mistake. So you'll be checking that out. Anyways, let's get into a haul. These are some books I picked up from the LCS. No big deal, dollar book. I gave probably 75% of my Marvel 2-in-1 run to Surf Blue. Surf them up, check it out. Surf Blue, all one word. So, but this is when I picked up off the newsstand when I was a kid. I remember how great it was to read it and trying to build that run back. This is number 64 from 1981. Just a nice high-grade copy of that. And then I do have a slab copy of this, which I would bust out, but now that I have this, I don't really need to. So this is the Marvel's Triple Action reprint from 1977, number 40. The first third Black Knight. But I will be busting all my slabs open, with exception of maybe 2 or 3 this year. I'm going back to purist. I don't want it to do anything with slabs or grading. I won't be supporting it. I won't be liking posts. Nothing. I hate slabs. In my opinion, they're destroying the hobby. They're making it unaffordable for the common man to collect cool comics, and I really don't like that. That's one man's opinion. I don't like modern comics. I won't be liking any posts on modern comics, with exception. So Adventure Comics, number 324. Trying to complete that run. 334, July 65. Picked that up for $3. These are all from Bearded Browncoat and Ocala. This one I do have. I think I upgraded on this one. Marvel 2-in-1 number 4, Thing in Captain America. Pretty nice copy, fine plus. And I'll mention grade or condition just for you to see the price I paid and what I can find in condition, so you know what to pay when you're looking. Another Adventure Comics. I think this is an upgrade for me also. I'll be putting probably the other one in the price back behind me. So 342. Nice. Is that Dual Damsel on the cover? Saturn Girl. March 1966. This was $5. If you're not familiar with the Gorilla Silver Age DC story and how that played out. Go research it. There's plenty of websites that are dedicated to it. But I'm always actively looking for these DC Gorilla covers. So Tomahawk number 93, August 68. Very cool cover. And then this is my original, so I'm giving this to the grandson. I upgraded for $10. So I bought a couple keys for him. I bought him a Star Wars #1, the reprint, but it was like $5. But I told him if he reads the book, then he can have it. So he hadn't read this one yet. He did read the Star Wars. So that's first appearance of Lady Sif. It's Enchantress, actually in disguise. So upgraded for me. So those were from the local comic shop here in town. And I rarely ever buy bronze or silver off the internet, off online. But Golden Age I buy all the time. This is probably all Golden Age here. So I did pick up some Golden Age. I'm telling you, I'm not having any luck on eBay anymore. It's been the longest dry spell ever. But I'm having great success on my comic shop. Check those new listings daily and hourly to find great deals. So picked up this one, Western Crime Busters #2. What is that girl's name? I forget. K-Bar Kate. That's from November 1950. I paid with the shipping, so I always add or break in the shipping whenever how many books there are. Break it down, add it to the price. So this was $28.50. Which if you can get these books for $30, that's the perfect price point. $50 if they're in decent condition, VG or higher. And don't pay any more than $50 unless they're high grade. So I'm talking like very fine plus. Don't pay more than $50. If they're very fine plus, it depends how really good that book looks. I would go $80. I really wouldn't pay much more than that. I don't think I've ever paid $80, and I have quite a few of these in doubles. So I pay between $30 and $50. This is a reprint, IW 1958. So what I've been after, but it's low grade, but it was only $4. And it's got some killer interiors in here. Maybe I'll throw it up. It's got first story's got a skull, nice skull right there on the splash. But it's got 3 different stories in here. Great Action Comics. So it's unauthorized reprints by IW from 1958, and this is #1. So the only one that was missing anything was this book here, but I was missing Centerfold. $8. Nice Good Girl cover from Marvel or Atlas. This might even be timely. I think it's timely. But it says a Marvel magazine. Nice nurse cover. Nice Nellie the nurse. Very sexy. Great cover too. So that was $8. The book that I'm soaking, the Don Winslow one, I paid $8 for that also. That has mold, mostly on the back cover on the bottom, but it has spotting through the entire book, so I'm going to soak all the wraps. Now this book, this is a killer book. So this is Mickey Mouse #2, says number 29. The first 27 issues actually appeared through the 4-color series. But this book is nice. I paid $28 with shipping. So I got all these other ones in one lot buy. This was a separate one. I read this book. It was really good. I love Disney books. They make me laugh out loud. They're written really well. The characters have all the personalities that you find in the movies. But this book is really nice. Beautiful. It's like, they said it was I think they said it was a 4.5. What did they say this was? A 5.5. This looks like a 7. And I read this, and it's what Disney does. They don't do these like little shorts. This is an entire story all the way through the book. with little subplots. And look at this. They even print this story on the back cover, and it ends up on the back of the back cover. That's where it ends. I laughed so loud in here. It's a great Mickey Mouse story. Beautiful book, clean, high grade. And I'm looking for a lot of Golden Age winter covers and Christmas covers. So great edition right there. So that's Mickey Mouse number 2 from 1953. So officially a Golden Age. Oh man, I was very, very happy with this book. Now let's get into the packages, because there's some killer books in here. Killer books. Let me get a drink. And you know what? That ain't no...
Oh, come on now. That ain't even bullshit. That's horse shit.
That's right. It's not bullshit. It's horse shit. There's one killer good girl Western in here. Horror Western. A very scarce book. I was very happy to get it. Negotiated with the buyer. The buyer actually asked me if he was the YouTube channel I watched, and I said possibly. When I told him who I was, he's like, oh yeah, great channel, great content. He sent me that message, great channel, great content, and I told him, you know, those are the kind of comments that keep this rolling here. Because I don't get paid, I don't make money, I put a lot of effort into editing. So when I get comments like that, it really makes me feel like I'm doing what I'm supposed to. And the goal here on this channel is to inspire every collector to collect Golden Age and not graded books. Actually, we dissuade you from buying Golden Age books. Okay, so I see a book here. This is actually Joe Simon book, and it's actually a reprint, but it's by Harvey. And it's a low grade. It's a completely split cover, but it was cheap enough for me to get it. And because the cover's split and detached, I'm going to soak that page and clean it up. So what is it? And where's my packaging slip? So I like to keep this, and I'll slip it in back of one of the books. So here we have, ooh, that's a really good one. Thrills of Tomorrow, number 19, 1.0. It's got Stuntman on the cover. It's actually a reprint of Stuntman number 1. Let's take a look at it. First, we got to smell it. See how it smells. Oh, it smells great. All right, so it says it's completely split cover. Let's take a look. Or is the cover detached? I don't remember. Wow, the cover is attached. It's holding on by the staples, but it's split in between. Let me show you this. Look at that cover. Great cover. Reminds me that Jesse Simon, Joe Simon's grandson, has contacted me. He wants me to scan one of the books that I have for him. What year is this from, you ask? So it is from 1955. So I got some Mylar set up here. Let's get it in some Mylar. So that's by Harvey. What did that book run me? We're going to find out. Yeah, I don't want to destroy any books on camera. So I thought it'd fit the silver, but it doesn't. We're going to go with the Golden Age. This is weird. Some of these books are like just barely bigger than a Silver Age and a lot smaller than a Golden Age. Yeah, I'm going to watch that back cover. Thrills of Tomorrow, number 19. Joe Simon cover. Let's put a double backing board in it. And there you go. Okay, so first book, My Comic Shop. What did I pay for that? I paid, so shipping is $7 about $8. I got 3 books in here, so that'd be $2.50, about $2.75. This book was about $38 total. Of course, we had tax too, so $38 for that. Glad to have it. I'll upgrade probably down the line. There's a nice high grade one right now on eBay. I don't know if it's still there, but they're asking. Maybe if I show the listing, I think it's $160 some dollars. So probably end up around 185 after all said and done. So that's quite a bit of money for a reprint. I'd pay that for the Stuntman #1, but maybe not for this book. But it's high grade. All right, what next? What next? You want to look at that one more time? Because I do. That is a really cool cover. Imagine when I soak that. Actually, I'm not going to, because since it's still attached, it's too fragile to remove and put back on. I'd have to do repair to the spine, and then you're getting into a lot of restoration. So I'll leave it where it is. I'll read it, maybe fall asleep, and then split the rest of the book. All right, what is the other book? Okay, so I picked up a second copy of this. This is probably going to be, this is a 3.0, they say. This is probably going to be one of the prizes for the Christmas annual show coming up at the end of the year. I actually picked up a second Fawcett Christmas cover today. So maybe I'll be giving 2 books away. So that's Disney Comics, Volume 9, number 3. It's a pretty nice copy. And if I put a press on this, it's going to look even nicer. So that's number 99. And what year is this? December 45. So that's 4 cover. It's got a subscription crease in it. Staples look pretty good. It still has the subscriber's name on there. So Walt Disney Comics and Stories, number 99. Oh, it's 48, December 48. So that's a second copy for me. I like that cover. I love that cover, actually. So hopefully I can part with it for the Christmas show. So what do you guys think? Do you bag and do you double? I double board my comics. And I put them all in Mylar, every last darn one of them. Can't go wrong with some nice condition Disney books, especially if it's a Christmas cover. You know what I'm talking about, dog? Getting ready. I'm piling up some Christmas books for the show at the end of the year. All right, here we go. So what are your conditions for buying books without centerfolds? So like this one here, I said, well, I paid $8 for that. So nice price point, beautiful cover, good girl, golden age. I'll take it, missing centerfold for that. And I can, if I wanted to, theoretically, to flip this book, I could double my money, triple my money. I think 25 without the centerfold, it'd probably sell. But that's why I'm asking you, what will you pay? What are your criteria? Because if a book is super scarce, I'll buy it. I paid $80. What did I pay for this book? This book I paid $88. It's missing the centerfold. Now I want you to tell me, would you buy this for $88 missing centerfold? I jumped all over this book when I seen it. It's good girl, superhero, golden age. Let's look at this book. And I mean, the cover is really nice. Starling Comics, number 43. Wow. I am so happy to have this book. I love these kind of books. This book isn't that easy to get, even with the missing centerfold. And it's in really nice shape. It's not high grade, but the cover's not ripped. Pieces are not missing. There's no creasing on it. It's got the war staple. What year is this from? Good girl cover. Oh, wow. Look at that. So it's from December. Is it saying December? Oh, come on. February 1947. So that's Pyro Man on the cover. Look at this splash page right here. Fighting Yank. The girl's in bondage. There's a fire. He's trying to save her. I am so happy for this. And look at this. It's got a spine roll. So we'll clean it up a little bit. We'll definitely get that spine roll out. This thing's going to look really nice. I don't even need to... I don't think I'm going to press it except for I'm going to get that spine roll out. But other than that, I'm not pressing it. It's pretty flat. It's pretty... I like it. Oh, I can't believe I have it. These are books like this that as a kid... I used to get the Overstreet price guides at rummage sales, yards. We called them rummage sales when I lived up north. And just when they had those glossy colored pictures in the center, I used to dream that I would look at them and I couldn't believe those books, how beautiful they were. I never thought that I would own them, to tell you the truth. It wasn't until I discovered online buying, because, you can't find Golden Age around shops that easy. When I discovered eBay, that was my gateway into books like this. And then when I got my job driving truck and making good money, I was off to the races. Starling Comics, number 47, from February 47. Did I say 40? 43. I'm still enamored with that book. Oh. All right, let's put in some Mylar. So that's box one. So imagine what all the other boxes are going to be like. And I actually have, I think, another book arriving today. I had some good weeks where I made some really good money, extra more than I needed for the bills. I mean, way more than I needed. And when I see stuff on my comic shop at decent prices, I'm all over that stuff. So what do you guys think of that? Ching! Should that be on the thumbnail? All right. So I think this is the book right here that I bought from this seller. Let me put this in the bag. Now, I did get that one directly off eBay. This is actually, if this is the book, this is one of the few wins off eBay in a long time. Actually, I won an auction, and that's in here too. A book that I've been after for a while. So let's check this book out. Another book that I'm just enamored to have in my collection.
Warning, bullshit alert.
It's not. It's really not bullshit. Okay, so this is not... Is this the book? It may be. He did a good job. Keep making sure it's not going to get damaged. I wish they would use something a little stronger than this plastic envelope, but what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Is this the book? Oh, no. This is the other one. This is the auction win. There was $20 on this. Someone else was bidding. There were two books I was after. I jacked them both up. I jacked this one up to 50. I think I jacked them both up to 50. The other one 55. I lost the other one by $1. But I learned doing auctions that I can't stress on them because I don't like doing auctions. They're so stressful to me because I end up revenge bidding, and then I pay more than the book is worth. But this is a scarce book. I've been wanting this issue for a few years now. I've been looking. It's a low-grade copy. I paid somewhere around almost $60, I think, with the shipping. So it's a 4-issue series. The first 2 issues are the title of the character. The second 2 issues are the title of his secret identity. And the third issue has a story of him in his superhero mask. And then the last issue, he's just a secret agent. What is it? What is it? We're going to see. We're going to see what it is. So this is by Columbia Publishers. This is called The Face. This is an early Golden Age book. So he's like a government agent. He puts on this mask and then he fights crime, basically like Batman kind of. And this is face number 1. There's face number 2. And then the third issue, which I have, is I can't remember his name. Is the name of the guy. This is a pretty thick book. Nice, beautiful colors. I think this is from 1940 or 41. Nice, bright covers. So here he is. He appears in Big Shot Comics, which I have several issues where he's on the cover. And you can see right here. So this has to be 41. It's a Big Shot on the back, November 41. So I'm happy to get this. It is low grade, but it's really, sorry, Captain Strangelove, very presentable, or is it gratu? It's presentable. The cover's attached. I paid $50 for that, I think. Let's get in Mylar. This actually might, yeah, it's gonna fit. Some of these early Golden Age you have to get the bigger bags. Come on, baby. It's gonna go. So the face number 1. What do you guys think so far? Is Nighttiger knocking it out of the park with these Golden Age books? Would you pay $50 for that? I can't wait to get I don't have shelves over here yet. And I'm going to just fill that up so fast. It's going to be unbelievable. I've been meaning to get those shelves for quite a while. I don't think I could fit a second backing board in here. Let's see. It might be too tight. But we're going to give it a shot. Oh, yeah. Matter of fact, let me take it back out. One of the backing boards it's pretty tight. And this backing board I just put in is a little bit bigger than the other one, and I prefer to put the bigger one in. Well, maybe not. Let's leave it like that. Why push it? So the face, Starling Comics, Disney Comics, Thrills of Tomorrow. Come on, guys. Are you drooling? Are you drooling? All right, let's put this over here. Okay, next box. Not the Xbox, the next box. So this is from my comic shop. I'm actively collecting winter covers. Christmas winter covers. I'm trying to get some new stock for the annual Christmas show coming up at the end of the year. I'm mentioning that because I think this is some more Christmas or winter covers. And I'm going for the higher grade stuff when it comes to funny animal. If not, I'll pass on it, even if it's cheap. I don't want anything below 3.5 or 4.0. Because then I'm bringing too much back into the collection. And I have too many books as it is. I'm actually done. I think I'm done with dollar bin buying after this last flea market haul because I just got too many comics. And I'd rather just deal strictly in Golden Age, Silver Age a little bit. So let's see what's in here. Yep, so this is all winter covers. It's all Golden Age. It's all pre-1954. So what's up first? So I'll show you the back cover. So it's a really high grade copy. Oh, not really high grade, but it's higher grade. New Funnies, February. Let's look at it. It doesn't tell you, but it says it's VG. I paid almost $9. I paid around $9 for this. after shipping and tax. Is this a 4-color? Number 180, February 1952. So very nice looking copy there. I might run out of Mylars. Matter of fact, I think I have to run to the comic shop today and get some more Golden Age Mylars because I'm going to be out. I might be out with these. I hope not. What do you think of that one? What did I say? February 52? Very nice. So I paid $9. They said it was a 3.5. I'm sure this is probably more like a 4.550. I love my comic shop. I rarely ever get anything from them that is undergraded. 99% of the time, the books I buy for them are overgraded. I mean, are undergraded. I rarely ever get anything that's, am I saying this right? Overgraded? Yeah, I rarely get anything that's overgraded. Okay, next one. Don't look at that. These two are Looney Tunes. This is number 4-color number 110. In a nice high grade. It's another Christmas cover. It's a Santa Claus there. And it's got a dog-eared cover. I hate that. Oh, dog ears really stress me out. Come on, baby. At least it's there. It's not broken off. What year is this one? Really solid book, too. You can hear it. Number 110, December 1950. Check out that. I love this. Parents, here's a wonderful Christmas gift. Keep coming on 12 times a year. It's got this issue right there, this one, and it's got Santa Claus. Listen to this book. Hear it? Man, it's structurally so strong. Oh, yes. One home run after another. Get that dog ear to sit properly. Come on, baby. Whoops. Did I get it? Oh my goodness. This thing is sexy. Woohoo! Sexy. Look at that. Now, what did I pay for this one? 110. I paid about $10.50 for a upper mid grade. Why is this? Yeah. Woo! I'm loving this. Yeah, this week was good on my comic shop. They had a few days where they listed some great stuff. So next one is another Looney Tunes Dell 4-color. What is this one? Oh, it's got the ad on the back. So you got that. It's a different cover though. It's a Thanksgiving cover. Check this one out. So this is look like it's the lowest grade of them. This one actually, yeah, about a 4.0. Very cool. So this is number 123. So what is this? 1951? January 52. Great Santa Claus cover. I mean, back cover. Oh yeah, I'm happy with these. What did I pay for this one? So this one I paid $9 and probably about $9. Somewhere around there. So not bad. So total for the 3 books, I think was, let's see, 15, 21. I think it was right around $29 for all 3 with tax and shipping. What do you guys think of that? Good price point? Telling you, check them new listings on my comic shop. I'm going to say it over and over in every video. This book is so fat. This one's like, feels like a little bit thicker. So 29, let's say 30 bucks, let's say $10 a piece. What do you think? All right. Wow. I'm extremely happy. Okay, what's this one? Oh. Man, no, it's not even protected. Oh my goodness. So this book was really high grade. It was cheap, and then they had make an offer. So I had $20. Make an offer. I offered them $15, so it's shipping, tax. We're talking around $23. Check that out. So 23 bucks. And the only reason, I grabbed it, I seen it, I was like, man, this is a pretty nice looking comic. And the guy, he wasn't all into selling comics. He had other stuff, magazines and stuff like that. So I said, what the heck? The condition's there. It's cheap. I'll take it. I love romance comics. It's I believe this is, okay, it's a Lev Gleason. Yeah. The letter I should never have written. What do you guys think? I paid, what did I say I paid for this? So about 22 bucks, 23 bucks shipping. The only reason I got it is just because the condition was so nice on it. So let's put this, will this fit in silver? Yes, it will. Let's put this in the Silver Age. And what year is that? So it's June number 5. It says not intended for children. June 1950, right there. Not intended for children. So there you go. And Lev Gleason, this publisher was known to write more for adults. If you ever read the Golden Age Daredevil comics, they're written really well. And they're very maturely written. I always enjoy them because you can tell that they were written for adults. So happy with that one. Lover's Lane, number 5. 52 pages. Good girl cover. Okay, moving on. Man, I'm telling you, there's a really cool one in here. Not that these aren't really cool. All right, come on, man. Yeah, be careful because we got these folders. I actually have a number 1 of a very scarce Harvey book I got years and years ago. And they had no protection on the front. And I went like this to open it. And I ended up razor slicing the cover. You can't tell, but I know it's there. And so I'm really hesitant when you get these kind of packages like this to be using the knife. Boy, this thing doesn't have much protection either. What the heck? The seller should tell you, look, I'm going to package the thing cheap unless you want to pay a little extra money. And I'm like, okay, I'll pay the extra $2 or $3 or $5 or whatever. probably scared you just as much as it scared me. Oh my goodness. I would never ship a book like this. Even if it was cheap and it was low grade, I still wouldn't ship it this way. I don't even think this has a bag and a board on it. Are you kidding me? What is this? I thought I got this from my comic shop, but I guess I didn't. Oh, I got this off eBay. It's a Disney Dell. No backing board. Strange. It's high grade though. I couldn't actually believe that I found this book and that I found it in high grade. I'm going to tell you why in a minute. If I ever can open this. Without damaging the book. I don't want you to see it yet. Come on! Alright, before I show you this book. Eek! So this is Mickey Mouse number 2. So like I told you, it's 29. So number 1 would be 28. And then 27 issues before we're all in the Dell color, 4-color series. So I found number 1. Here's number 1. Mickey Mouse number 8. It happens also to be a winter cover. It has some writing there. But man, it's a really high grade copy. I didn't pay much for it. I think I paid like less than $20. I wasn't actually looking for it. I checked new listings on Golden Age quite frequently. And there it was on a new listing. Actually, yeah. So number 28. What year is it? The Icy Hand. I'm actually excited to read this book. December 1953. And then this one is February 53. No, so it's December 52, January 53. Right there where I like the sweet spot. I like to get my books from 54 or older. I really don't like the comic code on my... I'm not a big comic code guy unless we're getting into some either superhero stuff or Marvel horror, stuff like that. But that 55, 56, 57 period, it's really not that good. The code was new. They were afraid about not making the book to publisher, about what they had in it, because they were just testing the grounds for the new rules. So a lot of those books from late 54 to 56, they were just written really sterile. But of course you can count on a Disney book always to be good. So Mickey Mouse, number 28. Nice high grade copy of that. All right. Wow, I'm very happy with this haul. Okay, what do we got here? So we got an album mailer. There's a really, really cool comic coming up that I am excited to get. It's a horror book. It's one I had never seen. And when I researched it, I realized it was really extremely scarce. Because it's the last issue of the run. And my wife's going to be home soon. We're having pizza for dinner, and I miss her so much. I've been gone all week. I had to go to Texas, and I actually had COVID. And it was a really harrowing week. But I had COVID, but I've had COVID 3 times now. Every time I get it, it's a lot milder. Oh, I forgot this book was coming. And so it was different than last time. Last time was really intense, 3 days. This one was more like it would come every couple hours. And my head would just throb. And I'd get a fever and it'd go away. I think I'd get better. And then like for 3 hours or 4 hours, I'd feel fine. And then all of a sudden it would hit me again for like 2, 3 hours in a row and then go away. And it kept doing that for 9 days. I forgot I got this book. This is another one that I've actually had it on my want list for almost a year and finally pulled the trigger. I can't believe nobody bought it. I think I paid somewhere near like $80 to $90 for this. And when I researched it and I go to cover price, look at raw sales, there were some other copies that were sold for lower grade for almost double the price of what I paid. And this is a Charlton. So I got a lot of different publishers here. Lev Gleason, Charlton, Standard. And this is a pretty nice copy. Sexy Good Girl Space Adventures robot cover. Holy crap. I finally got this in the collection. Guys, this is number 8. And Dick Giordano cover. And what year is this? So this is September 52. September 52. Will that fit in a Silver Age? No, it will not. I'm almost out of Golden Age, man. And I still have quite a few books here. Dang it, that really sucks. Robot cover, Sexy Good Girl. Pretty nice condition. VG Plus. Some chipping, but nothing missing, nothing detached. Complete. I don't remember what I paid for that. It's somewhere around $100. Two things that kept me going this week, besides knowing I'm going to see my wife's when I got home. Comic books and Reese's peanut butter eggs. I'd get really sick and I'd pull over to the Dollar General and go get me a big thing of Reese's eggs and eat them all. Okay, guys, moving on. Tell me what you think. Are we killing it here at Nighttiger Comics? Okay, this one this is the book. This is going to be the book because this is my comic shop here. So this is going to be the book right here. The one I'm telling you about. That's the last issue. It's scarce. It's a horror cover. It's Golden Age. So it's got the whole trifecta. Look at this. This guy did a tremendous job packaging this. Comes from Buffalo, New York. And I have to say, shout out to my mailman, Glenn. It's not his fault, but I've had so many books in years past go to different places. Not because of him, but because of the sub. But I've had a lot of good success. Haven't had any books missing in quite a long time, thank goodness. So I got a good note here. Oh no, this is the book. This is it. So we had sci-fi, we have funny animal, we had superhero. Now we're going to have horror and western. All publishers, different genres. We do it all here, Nighttiger Comics. We love Golden Age. I hope this is inspiring you. So he's got the issue number, and then he's got the eBay lot number. Very professional. Was a really good seller. We talked back and forth. He didn't have make an offer on this book. He had 75. I sent him a message. I said, would you take 50? It never hurts to reach out. And he shot it back. He goes, well, I can't really, but I could take 60. And I'm like, sold, man, sold. I was just happy to get anything off. I shouldn't say this, but I would have paid the 75. But I thought, you know what? It doesn't hurt to ask. He could have said no, but he didn't. It was a great experience. Unfortunately, he didn't have too many books, like 3 or 4. Oh, and it's in Mylar, and it's in heavy Mylar. Dudes, man, this book is in very, very nice condition. It's got some staining, but it's so scarce. I don't care. Phantom Brander, Jimmy Wakely, number 18, last issue. So hard to get. Really tough issue. Very cool. He's got in really high, nice Mylar. I wish it would fit the book because I really like my books tight. But come on, let's look at this thing. Oh, he's got it packaged well too. I don't want to take any chances on this book, damaging it whatsoever. It's a DC actually, so another publisher. Hold on, because I don't want to get any tape on this book. It's pretty solid. Oh yeah, I'm very happy with this. Nice background. Oh man, this is a great cover. This is a wall book right here. Hollywood sensational cowboy star Jimmy Wakely. You don't know how happy I am for this book. Let me take a look. So it does have some staining on it. I looked at the rest of the issues. Most of this run had photo covers, but there are like 4 or 5 original art covers, and I want to get them all. So I was talking to Keith Hammond. Shout out to him. He's on Facebook. He was on my live All Western show. He actually said he has the full run. So that's cool. I'm like, well, why didn't you show this issue? Fits in a Silver Age, which is good because I need that Golden Age. Come on, baby. You can do it. Oh, yeah. She fits just perfect in that negligee. What do you guys think of the Phantom Brander? Obviously, they're banking off the popularity of the Ghost Rider, which was out at this time for Magazine Enterprises, Dick Ayers' Ghost Rider. Maybe they thought it would save the series, but obviously it didn't. But it's still really cool. It's such a tough book to get. All right. Moving on. We got one more package. Let me keep this Mylar. You never know when you're going to get one of those giant Golden Age books. So, glad to have that. All right. I actually forgot what's in here. Man, I wonder how long this video is. I need to go get that wrap out of the soak. So how many books are in here? Oh yeah, there's 2. And these are both doubles. Ooh, yeah. This first book here, first of all, the first one I got was high grade, and I couldn't believe, I got it from my comic shop also. I couldn't believe the incredible price that I got the first one for because it's high grade. Well, they had a lower grade one here for half the price, or a little bit more. So I paid $100. So with shipping, probably $115. This one I paid $63.50. Let's say $64 for a low grade. It's supposedly covered attached. And then I also picked up a second copy of another comic that I have, which is a #1, Good Girl, Western, that I actually pressed and left in the press, and actually left the press on too long and tanned the cover. So picked up a second copy of that one for No, $30. So let's look at them. And this one's in Mylar. Thank you, my comic shop, because I'm out of Mylar. Or I have one left, and it'll fit that other book. So let's look at the first book. This is Redskin Thrilling Indian Stories, number 1. Has a bondage cover, good girl cover. It's from 1952, I think. So let's see. Let's look at the year before I show it to you. It's definitely low grade. $1950. This one needs a press. Hopefully I won't burn it up like the other one. It's got your bondage cover right there. And then so nice. So Redskin Thrilling Indian Stories number 1. Now the next one is, I can't believe I have a second copy of this. This is one of the coolest books. So this last book is one that I've been wanting for years until I got the one up here that's high grade. I couldn't believe it. I just saw another issue that's not even as cool as this one, going for a lot more money than that one up there. I'm going to show you that one in a minute. So what do we got here? We have Bill Barnes, Americans Air Force Comics, number 8, October 42. This has one of the most killer centerfold spreads. Oh, I forget who did it too. Oh, is it Macro Boy? I think it is Macro Boy. And it actually is signed, so we'll know if it's Macro Boy in a minute. So, yeah, so right here, I have a high grade copy I bought from my comic shop for $100. $108 I paid for that one. High grade copy. Here's the other one. I'm going to look at this. I'm going to look at it and we're going to get out of here because this has I'm telling you, has a killer centerfold spread of the ghost ship. So it said it was cover detached. This is going to need a press. It said this cover was detached, but it's not. It's not detached. Or no, maybe it was centerfold detached. Yeah, that's what I think it is. Look at this centerfold, people. It is freaking awesome. Bill Barnes Bluffs, Berlin with the ghost ship. Great story. I read this. It is so good. Oh my goodness, is it good. And who drew this? Oh, Jack Binder. Not Macroboy, it was Jack Binder. Isn't that cool? Did I knock it out of the park, guys, with this haul? Let me know in the comments below. Like, subscribe to get this Golden Age out there. Let's get Golden Age going. Let's get all collectors collecting Golden Age. But anyways, Nighttiger, peace out, my brothers.